The pandemic that defined most of 2020 could make an impact on your taxes for the year. This is KOAM News at 10. KOAM's Mike Mahoney spoke to a four-state tax expert to learn how.
Tax season is here, and this year plenty of four-staters have questions and issues related to the pandemic when it comes to filing their taxes. That includes new mom Rebecca Lown.
Since she was born this year during COVID, I didn't get that refund on my stimulus whenever they first sent it out. I have to claim it on my taxes this time in order to get the money from her.
Rebecca spent part of her Friday paying a visit to Liz's tax service of Webb City, and Liz had some good news for Rebecca and her family.
If you just had a child this last year, you're still eligible for both stimuluses, so you're going to recapture those on this year's return.
But it's not all good news for taxpayers affected by the pandemic, especially if the coronavirus forced you to work from home and you were expecting some new deductions related to that.
Nothing. You can't take anything if you were an employee and you worked at home. So if you're working out of your house and doing the work from there, you still don't get anything extra.
And if you're wondering why, Liz has the answer.
A few years ago when they changed the laws, people were really abusing the employee business expenses. And so they took them away because really the employer should be providing them no matter what.
And as for those stimulus checks, Liz says you won't be taxed on them. But if the pandemic forced you to go on unemployment, that's another story.
Unemployment's always been taxable, so don't forget it on this year's taxes. Because even if you received it and don't report it, the IRS is going to know about it.
In Webb City, Missouri, Mike Mahoney, KOAM News.
Last year, tax experts were recommending people file their taxes as soon as possible. Liz says that advice stands this tax season as well.